Earthlings. How are you guys doing today? I'm sure everyone's good. Everyone's pretty much back to school now. Bummer, but it's a new year. For new things and new adventures and new discoveries and all that stuff that's new, and new clothes and new school stuff and all that stuff. But today I'm going to be doing the first time tag. So yes, the first time tag. And this one I found by on Shaz, I think. Yes. She is from the UK. She lives in Manchester, and I liked the questions from her own, so I'm going to be using this one. It's basically the same thing, but I think just a few of the questions are different, if they are, but I decided to use this one. So the first one is my first tweet, and my first tweet, which is on the screen, says listening to music, and this was in 2009. That was a long time ago. A very long time ago. The second question is my first YouTube video. My first YouTube video was April 9th, I think. Yeah, it was April 9th, 2015. April 9th, 2015. The first person I subscribed to on YouTube was Jenna Marbles, because I was in love with her. Like, I used to watch all of her videos. My first profile picture, which is really embarrassing, is this photo right there. This photo was taken in like 2007 maybe. Yes, 2007. My dance school does this thing called cultural exchange, where we like go to different places and experience different things. And this year we went to Freeport, and so yeah, this is us. Me and the girl in the pink, and the girl in the white, and the girl in the blue are all from Nassau, and the girl in the orange and the blue are all both from Freeport. The girl in the pink and the blue stayed with the girl in the orange, and me and the girl in the white stayed with the girl in the blue. Yes, this picture is really embarrassing, but this was back in our photo perfection days. But this picture is nothing close to perfection. Okay, do I still talk to my first love? No. Love. That's a tricky one, but if you count that, then no, I don't. What was your first alcoholic drink? My first alcoholic beverage was a Corona and Lime. Yeah. Yep. My first job was working with my father at a store. My first car is the car that I have currently, which is Rebecca. Her name is Rebecca, and she's a 2000 silver Volkswagen Beetle, and I love her. The first person to text me today was my boyfriend, Andre. The first person I thought of this morning was actually God. Yep. Who was my first grade teacher? My first grade teacher was Miss July, and I loved her to pieces. Like, I didn't want to leave her class. I cried when I had to leave her class. It was hilarious. I loved her class. I did. Where did you go on your first ride on an airplane? My first ride on an airplane, I was probably 1, and I went to Orlando, Florida with my family. So I don't really remember, but that's what happened. Who was my first best friend, and do we still talk? My first best friend was my best friend Jerona, and we went to primary school together, and she left in grade 4, and we don't still talk. Where was my first sleepover? If you mean the first sleepover that I went to, it would be at my godsister's house, because I tried to sleep there like every weekend. Like, me and my mom would go there just to visit, but before we left home I'd pack a bag and put it in the car, so like when we get there I can ask her to sleep. Yeah, but if you mean like the first sleepover that I hosted, it would have been at my old house. What was the first thing you did this morning? The first thing I did this morning was have devotions with my mother and my little sister after I used the bathroom to potty. Yes. What was the first concert you ever went to? The first, if you mean a music concert, I don't know. I don't remember. I really don't. My first broken bone, I've never broken a bone. I've sprained both of my ankles and twisted both of my ankles, but I have never broken a bone. And I'm knocking on wood, rebuking breaking any bones ever in life. My first piercing was my lower lobe piercing. The first foreign country I've been to would be the United States, Orlando, Florida. The first movie I remember seeing would be Matilda. I don't know why that's the first movie I remember seeing, but that's the first movie I remember seeing, and I loved Matilda. I used to watch it like all the time. My first time in detention would have been, I think, grade 10, when I was late to school. It wasn't even my fault I was late, but yeah, I got detention for that. I think that was the last time I got detention as well, because I was a goody two-shoes. My first roommate would have been my little sister Christy. And if I had one wish, it would be for all my wishes to come true. What was the first sport you were involved in? The first sport I was involved in would be dance. People don't consider dance a sport. No, dance is a performing art, but the work that takes into dance, the work it takes to become a good dancer, to perform your art, it can be considered a sport. But if you're not gonna count that, I used to run track and field in primary school. What is the first thing you do when I get home? The first thing I do when I get home is I usually greet everyone that's in the home and let them know that I'm here, and then after that I come into my room and I just throw myself on the bed. And when was your first kiss? My first kiss was in grade 11. Yeah, my first kiss was in grade 11. Like I said, I was a goody two shoes, and so my first kiss was in grade 11, and yep. But those are all of my firsts on this list, and if you want to share any of your firsts with me, comment them in the comment box below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't know how I feel about this video, give it a thumbs up. Anything, even if you don't share it, subscribe to the channel. Please don't forget to just subscribe. I just started a blog recently, and the links for that are in the comment box below. The link for that is in the comment box below. The link for my Twitter and my Instagram are also in the comment box. My Snapchat name, my email address, all those things you can find in the comment box below. If you have anything you want to say to me, any of your first time that you want to share with me, leave them in the comment boxes below. Let me know. Maybe we have experienced some of the first things around the first time, or your first was different from my first. Let me know. I want to know. I'm always talking about me. Why don't you talk about you? Let me know some about you. But it's your girl, T-Shirlez, and peace. I'm out.